Senior political reporter Trudy McIntosh is here in the studio with me. Trudy, the Prime Minister is heading to Garma this weekend. He laid out an insistence that Peter Dutton should go as well. What's the latest on this?
Well, Tom, Sky News can confirm that the opposition leader Peter Dutton has rejected that request from the Prime Minister. We saw it this afternoon in question time across the table, the Prime Minister extending an invitation directly to Peter Dutton to attend this 4-day Garma Festival, which will be held in East Arnhem Land this weekend. But Sky News has confirmed that the opposition leader will not be going. This was always his plan to not attend, and he's not changed his mind on the basis of the PM this morning on radio calling for this, and again in question time. We'll show you that.
I say to the Leader of the Opposition, he needs to spend less time on his dirt unit and more time in the red dirt of the top end. And I invite him to visit Garma on the weekend. This is a major Indigenous cultural event in remote Australia. It will be on this weekend. I encourage the Leader of the Opposition to travel with me to that, to sit down and engage constructively.
So you can see there the Prime Minister even offering to give Peter Dutton a lift on the plane to head to East Arnhem Land, but that will not be happening. Opposition leader Peter Dutton has been to Arnhem Land twice in the past 12 months. He's made visits across the country to other Indigenous communities. You can see him here with Julian Leeser, the then Shadow Indigenous Affairs Minister. They were in East Arnhem Land. Our own Matt Cunningham was there on the ground. So it's clear that this is not going to happen. They're not going to suddenly drop everything and attend Garma this weekend. A source close to Mr Dutton has told Sky News this afternoon that the Prime Minister, quote, had to be shamed into visiting Alice Springs earlier in the year when it was enduring a period of crisis. Peter Dutton has spent plenty of time in the red dirt this year. So no joint trip, Tom, and it seems no announcement is forthcoming either this weekend when it comes to the date for the referendum. At last year's Garma Festival, the Prime Minister did announce the wording of the referendum for the voice to Parliament. But he says he's not going to announce the date this weekend. He told caucus he'll announce the date in coming weeks. Yeah,
potentially the strategy there is right up until that 33 days. I mean, with Peter Dutton, you get on one hand why Labor would say go along, listen to the arguments. It's probably fair to say he wouldn't have been that well received, so might have been on a bit of a hiding to nothing if he did go.
Well, potentially, and he didn't go last year as well. It's not like he went last year and is now deciding not to go. He didn't go last year. The view within the opposition is that they believe that will be a highly politicised 4-day festival in the top end this time around, with a lot of focus on the Yes campaign. We know, obviously, that Peter Dutton is pretty actively campaigning against the voice, Tom.